Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Wealth Unlimited. Today I bring you the new series on the channel Stock Market Update, where we will be talking about the latest share market news. We will be discussing about the latest company results and the business news which can affect the stock market. Here, we will not only be focused towards the Indian stock market, but we will also be discussing that how US market or how US market rally or downturn affects the Indian stock market. I will also be sharing you some tips where you can realize that, or you can get a little bit hint that market is getting overvalued, or what is the right time to buy in the market and what is the right time to sell in the market in short term or a long term span. So if you haven't subscribed this channel, make sure to do so, because I will be taking out these kind of videos every day. So if you don't want to miss out on such quality content, make sure to subscribe. Now let's begin. So today the stock market gave a flat closing on the index. This is a Nifty 50 index where India's largest 50 companies are the part of this particular index, and they trade under this index. So you can see that Nifty gave a closing of 17,345 rupees, and it was somewhat flat in comparison to the previous or the past week returns. So Nifty basically made a bottom or bottomed out at the level of 15,100 rupees, which was the level where I made videos, multiple videos for the people on this particular channel to buy the stocks, and it is the right time, and it was the right time to invest in the stock market. If you will ask me whether you should invest right now in the market, then the simple answer I can give you is no, because the market has already gone up very much from the level of 15,000, and it has almost reached its resistance at the level of 17,400 to 500. Sorry for the drawing, but again, I believe that from here we can see a little bit correction. I'm not saying that correction going to be sharp, but according to my point of view and according to what I have understood from my experiences in the market, this type of uptrend rallies usually don't sustain. Even it's the same for the downtrend, but I believe that there should be a correction coming in next 2-3 days, which can take the Nifty to the levels of 17,000 rupees. I'll show you that Nifty make a good support here at the price range of 16,800, and the good psychological support at the level of 17,000 for the Nifty. You can see this particular line, yes, where Nifty has previously also taken the support and it was facing resistance on the same level. So these are the two important levels which you can look out for. I'm not saying that market gonna fall or it gonna come back to the level of 15,000, but yes, in coming days I believe that we can see a correction in the Nifty 50 index, and you can see the buying opportunity there as well. Further, we will be discussing about the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is the US index which usually trades in night because of the Pacific time horizon, and you can see that right now. If you will see the chart of the Dow Jones, wait, I'll show you the chart of the Dow Jones, and then we will further talk about how this can affect Indian market also. So talking about the Dow Jones Industrial Average, you can see that they have made they are also down by 402 points, and this is the same trend. If you will see the chart which Dow Jones is having here right now, is the same chart pattern which is followed by the Indian stock market index as well. Indian stock market was trading at the low. The Dow Jones was also trading at the low. In last 1 or 2 weeks, you can see that the Indian stock market gave good returns, and they had a one-way uptrend. You can see this is the similar thing for the Dow Jones, and I further believe that the same kind of pattern can be followed by the Indian market, because Indian economy and the US economy are linked very much. Not only Indian economy, but the even world economy is very much dependent upon the US economy. That's why most of the countries follows the chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Further, there has been negative news and negative sentiments in the market due to the visit of US leader in Vietnam, in Taiwan, sorry. US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is planning to visit Taiwan, which has created a negative sentiment in terms of China being not in favor of that, which is again heightening the geopolitical tension in the region. Again, I'm not going to say that it might turn into a war kind of situation like which happened with the Ukraine and Russia. But if this tension goes up in coming days, then there are high chances that market gonna correct further. You can see that these are the news which is again making headlines, and stock market can definitely react to such news in a very negative way. Further, we recently discussed about Zomato in the previous video which I posted. As you can see that I talked about buying Zomato. I'll show you the video.
Hello everyone,
If you can
welcome to my
see,
YouTube channel.
I'll show you that I talked about Zomato and what price it is trading at and what is the right time to buy in this particular stock. When I made this video, Zomato was trading at a price of 46.3 rupees, and I personally invested in this company at the price level of 43. But at the same time, if you will see that what happened to Zomato share today, you will be shocked. Right bang on after the result, you can see that the Zomato stock price zoomed 20% in a single day. From the levels of 45 to 46, the stock gave 19% return in a single day, which is equal to 5 years of bank interest return, as well as the 5 years of your fixed deposit returns. Again, whether you want to invest in Zomato or not, it's your personal preference. But there is a news coming up in Zomato which might affect Zomato negatively, and then you can see an opportunity or a good buying price for Zomato. It has already run up 20%, so I won't suggest you to go and jump in directly into the stock. I would suggest you to wait for a while and look at the opportunities. Definitely Zomato might fall because of this particular deal. You can see that Uber Technologies is likely to sell 7.8% of their stake in Zomato through a block deal tomorrow, which can make Zomato stock very volatile. So if you will ask me, like, is it a bad news? Yes, it is a bad news, and it can hamper the stock price tomorrow, because the sale which has been fixed for 7.8% stake is between the level of 48 to 54 rupees, and I believe that Zomato can open a gap down tomorrow and might recover further, or might go or fall further. If you ask me that am I going to stick with my investment? Yes, I'm going to stick with my investments, as I am very bullish on the futures of the Zomato, and I will keep accumulating Zomato even if it falls down to the level of 40. This is an update on the Zomato stock. Now we will discuss about some of the latest quarterly results. So there are some companies which has released their quarterly results. As you can see, there is a company called Senria Tech, which has given a good year-on-year result, but this is the place where I look for the new stocks, where I look for the growth stocks, and from where I usually pick my new shares for the investments after seeing a particular stock result and how they are doing in past 1 year. So these are some of the companies. As you can see that the companies has almost given flat quarter on quarter result, so which is decent. This particular stock is has provided a decent result. Total Dairy, this is a stock which came last year in NSC, and they launched their IPO. The results are not good for them, and if any of my follower or any of my subscriber do have Dota Dairy, so please make sure that uh, to book a profit whenever it goes up and try to invest in better FMCG companies. You can see that then there is Interstower. They majorly play into 5G network. Again, the results are not very good for them. Acadia Solutions, they have presented a good result, and they have able to maintain the jump in their net profit and on their sales as well. So this is one of the stock which I will be keen to look. I'll go and I will research about it, and then I will make a particular think that whether I want to invest in this particular stock or not. These are some of the things which you can manage or which you can think of to look after the growth stocks or new opportunities in the market. I have already discussed like how you can analyze a particular stock and what are the main things you should see. If you haven't checked my previous videos where I have taught you about what you should look in a particular company before investing, then you should definitely check in. I will try to post the link of the same on the below description, as well as in the starting or the end of the beginning or the end of the video. These are some of the companies. Again, you have a Siemens India, which has presented good result in terms of sales, but due to fall in their operating profit, they are not able to manage good net profit in terms of quarter on quarter basis. Again, we have a new company here, Vivid Mercantile, which has presented a strong number in terms of year on year, but not so good in quarter on quarter basis. So whenever we look for a company to invest, I must tell you, like if you want to do it on the basis of their quarterly results, then look for the companies which have done well in their quarter on quarter results as well as year on year results. So this is the last stock which we will be discussing. This is the Globe Textiles, and they have done well again on on year basis, not on quarter basis. So you can further look for the companies where you are invested in, where you can see that what kind of results your companies are posting, and accordingly make a situation where you would like to keep that stock, or whether you see a downfall in that stock and you want to average further. I hope I was able to give you a outlook on the Indian stock market for tomorrow, as well as like how Nifty can trade from here on. I believe that Nifty should have a downfall in coming 1 or 2 days to a level of 17,000, or even if like fall is severe, then at max of 16,800. In short term, I don't believe that Nifty might fall below the level of 16,800. So if you're planning to do your investments, then wait for a particular level of 17,000, and then if the market falls further, then you can look at the level of 16,800 to purchase further. One more thing, like one important thing which I use in my particular charts, you can see these zigzag lines. These zigzag lines are called Bollinger Bands. Sorry for the dark marker, but I hope you understood what I'm talking about. And these lines help me predict whether where the particular stock can head from here, because these are usually the moving averages of the particular stock or an index. So you will see and note that the candles have never like gone too away from the Bollinger Band, or too down, even down in downside also never came out of the Bollinger Band. So In simple terms, if I will tell you, if you want to buy a particular stock or a particular index, look for the opportunity where they are near the lower part of their Bollinger Band. Yes, that is one of the right time to invest. But again, make sure to look at the fundamentals of the stock also. This is just one part where you can predict whether the stock value has come down to a fair value price or not. I use it often, and yes, this is one of the indicator which I use very frequently and almost on every investment I do. I That's it for today. I hope you like my video, and if you like the video, please make sure to share it with your friends. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. That's it, guys. Thank you.
Hello everyone.